Race number 5 at Happy Valley on a 9-race programme is the first leg of the Triple Trio. This is Class 4 still. We're over the 1650 though. Fearless Fire, a 4-time course and distance winner, jumping from barrier 11 under Blake Shin. Bulletproof switches the blinkers for the visor, going on for the first time. He's a 2-time course and distance winner. Red Brick Fighter's won 2 of his last 3. Got Blissful Stars runner-up on his last 2 starts over the 1650. Regency Masters won course and distance as well. That was last season though. We've got Telecom Cheetah, another last start winner here at Happy Valley. That was 1800 metres, where both his wins have come in fact. Super Hornet from barrier 3 will probably roll from there. And Amazing News, top 3 finishes on his last 3 starts. He was beaten favourite last time though, Mark.
He was, and you're right about Super Hornet. Andrew rolls to the top. Turquoise Hope Ever Laugh. Poor old Fearless Fire, Paul. Barrier number 11 again. He is a horse that we've seen in the past that can sit wide, do work and still be there at the end. Blake Shin's got that really good record on the horse.
Yeah, he has. And Red Brick Fighter, he moves out from barrier 2 out to barrier 10 as well, so he's going to find it a lot trickier. Bulletproof's drawn wide, so I think they'll go back. There's a gear change with him with the visor going on.
Okay, well, Fearless Fire I mentioned there. What a great record Blake has on the horse. The horse has won 6 races. Blake's been on board for 4 of them, but his trainer is David Hayes.
David, Fearless Fire has been a grand old servant for your stable, and he turned in another good run last time.
Yeah, he did, and the handicapper was kind to him and didn't put him up, so he stayed in the class. Just got an awkward jaw. His last start he drew wide as well, so if he can overcome that, he's always competitive in this class.
Just on last time, of course, you say he did draw wide. He had to do that little bit of work early, didn't he, and just to get into the position that Blake wanted him. Yeah,
he worked. You know, he worked hard. He gave a kick and ran a really terrific race, and he seems to, whenever he's in Class 4 at Happy Valley at a mile, he seems to run a good race.
Obviously the prominent tactics last time. Is he a horse that necessarily has to lead?
No, not necessarily. I'll put it in the hands of the jockey, but if he's going to get caught wide from the gate, I think he's better off rolling forward.
I guess you couldn't have him in better hands as well. Blake's got a super record on this old boy.
He has, and he won one race sitting wide the whole way. And kept running. So, you know, it mightn't be the worst thing being drawn out so wide.
He's obviously a chance. Just on the form of the Hayes stable, obviously, it's been a little bit of a quiet spell sort of in the last month. I don't think there's been a winner, but there's been plenty of placed horses. Has that been quite frustrating for you?
Yeah, very frustrating. Just my best chances of, like, Fearless have been just the way it's fallen. I've had plenty of good runs, but no wins.
No, absolutely.
So, it's bring on the off-season.
Well, indeed. Here's to all of us. And just finally, obviously, this morning we've just watched Nervous Witness go round in a trial. That'd be a great way to obviously finish the season. I mean, you were telling me that there's another race for him, possibly?
Yeah, there's another race for Nervous coming up on the 1st, or the Friday meeting, and he'll be very competitive. He always is.
I imagine Zach was pleased to get back on board.
Yeah, he's very happy. He was a bit fresh today, but that's why he went in the trial. And that freshness will come out of him with the trial under his belt, and he'll be really competitive. And Zach thought it's the best he's felt in a trial, and he's trialled pretty well a few times, so that's a good sign.
That was Tuesday morning at the trials then, catching up with David Hayes. And speaking of Zach, he'll jump on board a Blissful Star, Mark. That's what we can have a look at next. And this is his last start effort behind E-Legend.
He's overdue, and he was a second behind Kairos Unicorn 2 starts ago. That might not be the strongest form, but it was a rain-affected track, which did look like it suited Kairos Unicorn. You'd had time for E-Legend, Paul. He's beaten home Blissful Star by a length here. I think this horse can go one better this week.
Yeah, look, he's consistent, isn't he? He hasn't finished further back than 5th in all the starts this season. So, look, you're going to get a decent run for your money with him. I've got one to beat him, but I've got him in there.
Or could it be either of these two then, Paul? Telecom Cheetah, a last start winner, and Bulletproof finishing 4th here.
I thought Telecom Cheetah had his birthday here. His wins have been over a lot longer than this 1650, so not him. But the other one I have put in the numbers, which is Bulletproof. The blinker's off, the visor comes on him. He's drawn wide. So he'll go back, and I think he'll be running on strongly. So I've got him in on a minor line.
He was strong, Telecom Cheetah. 1,800 metres would have had him in, but the 1650 is just unknown over.
OK. Final race to have a look at, I think, is Regency Master Mark, and Amazing News. He was beaten favourite here and beaten a long way as well by Nimble Nimbus, but he's never too far away as far as placings are concerned.
He's not. He's a 21 start maiden now, beaten 5 by Nimble Nimbus, who just relished the conditions this night. More going on that run 2 starts ago, Paul, where he ran 3rd behind Packing Famous as a 10-to-1 chance, beaten 3/4 of a length. So he's in on a minor line.
I didn't get him in. I thought he's had his chance. Amazing News. So I didn't get him in then.
Okay, 1 point away from a class drop there. Amazing News, but placed on his last 3. Blissful Star, our favourite. Paul, you with him?
I've got him in there as a Quinella horse. I'm going to go with a horse we haven't talked about there, Super Hornet. Look, he had his first start over 1650 last time. He ran a really good second there, and second up over the 1650 by Swain S. I think he can win. He ran third actually, not second, but was a good third behind Red Brick Fighter. Blissful Star's been consistent. Renzi Master and Bulletproof, the 2 horses get back and run on strongly. 11, 5, 7 and 2.
It's Blissful Star's night. He certainly looks well placed to win and break through for the first time since arriving in Hong Kong at start number 9. So he's on top as early favourite to beat Fearless Fire. Just races so well course and distance. Amazing News and Super Hornet lightweight, and they haven't been too far away, so they're in as 3rd and 4th. 5, 1, 12 and 11.
Blissful Star, I think, is probably the one to beat, but I thought Baron Z, the penny might be starting to drop with him very, very slowly, and maybe he could improve, maybe grab some place money as well at about 20 to 1. So 8 and 5 the cue for me there in race 5, first leg of the Triple Trio.